2020. This is a game that I had picked up after I had visited my son for his 12th birthday. I had picked you up this one. It's Ace Combat 7 and it's on the PS4. Skies Unknown. So I got the one on the computer version, so I'm gonna play a little bit on the computer version since I figured out how to do a little bit of live stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and start a fresh, I just installed it, fresh campaign. We're gonna go with normal.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the ocean air defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
You know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I got my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. Then I saw Osea's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. That country's a whole continent away from here.
Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yusha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yusian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have broken overhead.
How is that possible? The tank bomb to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Ooh, I get to start off with a few aircraft. Oh, wow. Should I take this one, the ADF-11F Raven? This came with the deluxe edition. Oh wow, I like this one. Oh, that one's nice too. I think I'll take this one on first spin. The tactical laser system? That's what I'm talking about. I think I'll take this one. I'm gonna need it for this mission. For sure.
MACH Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. Sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
MACH Squadron, head to runway.
That's the name of
All
the
squadron
pilot
take off.
trigger.
Link to Skykeeper.
Mage 2.
Hurry, MACH Squadron.
Call sign is MACH 2. Verify and feedback. MACH 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? MACH 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. MACH 2, warm up with MACH 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golden Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger, I'm your wingman.
H2. Not bad, H2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. You're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves. Watch out for the support aircraft.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, H2. H2, target's in range. Pair of bombers. Traitor, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. Missile launched. That's it. It's great when it's simple. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, H2. Not too shabby, H2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits. Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort. Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart. Target is down. Attaboy, Trigger. Things up.
H2's bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Enemy's locked. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
H2, missile launch. destroyed. One remaining. Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Locked on. Enemy has a radar lock. Goal of 2, box 2.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear. Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down.
yeah.
It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Call sign is Mage 2. Verify and meet back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff.
It'll even allow you to watch a whole playback of how you defeat your enemies.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed we know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Yeah, I got 58,580. First round.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head to head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half of the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored the supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
I really like how they introduce each mission.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright. This is the aircraft tree. Oh, this looks totally different. So I got a few chips that were given with the deluxe edition. Yeah, this is the one that you start off with, the F-16. These are the 4 ships I was given. I mean, aircraft, spaceships. So now I gotta unlock don't quite have enough for that. You gotta get all of these little yellow ones that are mods that you are parts you can put onto the plane. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the next mission. I don't have enough money to MRP to be able to buy the next aircraft. Let's see here. This one says it can do a little bit of ground. Take the FX-01, or should I take out the 104? Oh, this is the one that the story is talking about being in the drag racer. I'm gonna take out the ABFX. 01. Should I try out the lasers? I'm gonna try out the lasers. See what that's like. I got one new part. And that explains how many blocks you can take for adding the parts in. Now I'm ready.
Major Squadron, sorting ASAP.
Oh, that laser thing's on top of my plane. On top of the engines. This is too wild.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicle.
I just want to see something real quick. Yeah, I just gotta get used to it.
And anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
That but any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle! What's the permission to move the vehicle? We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds. Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Targeting range of guns. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Okay, let's 2 targets remaining. Those bastards.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Space was too far from Allied territory.
The enemy has a lock on you. Trigger, there's 1 more to go.
Whoa! Almost took out the power lines.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Page 2 locked.
Of course.
Missed.
Find one. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
Whoa, I got hit.
Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Locked on target.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lockouts to their targets, too.
We need over clear ground. School 3, turn the gun down.
Lower 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Missile connected. Shred the radar network. Page 2, missile away.
Evading enemy missile.
Page 2, break that lock.
Be careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Getting unlocked. Breaking. Tom 4 Fox 2. Warning, bad on your 6. Missile. Break.
That's a miss.
Great. You want us to take down the enemy without damaging any
Whoa.
facilities?
Couldn't shoot that.
Taking cover in the clouds.
5
This
targets
guy.
remaining.
Element 1, Fox 2.
I definitely can't see.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Target was not struck.
Got him.
4
targets remaining. Page 2 locked.
Behind target and ready to attack.
3 targets remaining.
Locked. It's chow time. That radar was just about to go online. Launch operations complete. Rules are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away. What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be targets. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Colin 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
UAV destroyed.
Colin 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war could change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
That's a miss.
Enemy
Oh!
destroy. Hell yeah. Solid squadron. You're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
The enemy's reading you.
This laser is wild.
I'm glued to this one.
Oh, that one's booging. It's trying to get away from me.
He escaped into the clouds.
Oh,
Buy a dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Colin Squadron, surround them. Locked on bandit. H2, you're targeted.
so I have to.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Hostile on your back, watch out. He dodged it. Don't try to read their movements.
H2, they have a lock on you.
casualties.
This one's giving me a hard time. I have to get a little ways from him. Gotcha.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Oh!
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused so many casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I wonder if I get to still land in this version. Oh, that
Our target
laser's
is
a
on
little bit
rails.
hard
There's
to
still
control.
military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians.
Alright, I think I can play one more mission.
You've given us air superiority by destroying the radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll like this game. Remember, it's on the PS4. It's a little hard to get used to, but once you get used to the flying, it's a lot of fun. So this round I only got 48,980.
Surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Barbante. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenalberg, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenalbergs and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
haven't taken the Raven out yet. I might take that one out on this mission. Tactical laser system. Yeah. Quick maneuver air-to-air missile. Oh! I can send drones out? How many of these can I have? I like that. Sure, why not? Let me try out the drones. I think I could get hard, but I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me go check the aircraft tree real quick. I definitely like the day. Got me a few good parts. It's kind of hard to say. I want to take that MiG out for a spin real badly. I really like this one the most. Let's see here. High power air-to-air missile. That one is strong. Let's see here real quick. Should at least take that one with me. Actually, I think I only need the high power missile.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Refueling initiated.
Did not expect this.
Excellent work, Trigger.
Oh! I was not expecting a refill. So the PC has to refill in it.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank you, lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. What's down here, man? You can put it down.
I think I just did a impossible laws of physics there.
Missed. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn. Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
Where'd he go?
Reinforcements. They got me.
3 remaining.
Missile inbound. Taking. Eject.
We got this. We can't recover.
We need reinforcements now. Show up on the radar. Bandits are in the clouds.
Why did we pull out?
Missile launched.
Breaking out of luck.
Yarg!
1 remaining.
Oh man, I couldn't imagine flying that close to something like that. Oh!
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Wait!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Oh!
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron to the Gargoyle 1. Skeleton 200 needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Find the situation.
Stubborn bastards. Take them all down. Column 3, Fox 2, sick 'em! Column 2, missile, evade! This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report. Ship Column 2, do you copy?
This is Column 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
These range missile sensors.
George, break! 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 We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3 is lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's their report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution, all aircraft stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Hey! Control ground!
Whoa!
I'm breaking up!
What the heck did it just do
Skeleton
to
2
me?
lost.
Keep on incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. There are too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Early observation. Dangerous earlier, or else would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Column and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
You're mine. I'll make it quick. Not on my watch.
UAV down.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show any mercy.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. H2, UAV down.
I'm still stocked up. Quick on.
H2 locked. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
130. 50-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
It's leaking!
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Merge wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
H2 locked.
Attaboy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. Yowza. Fox 2. Missed. This is getting a little tight.
Column and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Red Column and Mage Squadron decoys. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out. Special weaponry depleted.
Got it.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Grace aircraft. We'll let you take
You
it
on my
easy.
sights.
Didn't need. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Locked.
The main squadron still have their hotshot. Then we just might take it out. So we're back to ground base.
Oh, I can't believe I couldn't
Yes. So we'll take it.
get that one.
Enemy squadron, get those things off my ass.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Goal 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The Weekend King.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Come on.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brody?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
It's got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Page 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got what it takes. Deal with it.
Mage 2, missile launch.
This is where we lost.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Radar lock acquired.
Locked.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs!
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
I think I get to land.
Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, lower speed. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. 1,500 to runway. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
I wonder if I can land my drone like that.
Good work, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage squadron. Eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank you, lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
That's pretty cool. Whoa! So I hope you enjoyed me showing you. He's gonna probably speak one more time.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Oh, I like hearing about that space elevator. Especially when I got to install one on my city skylines. So I hope y'all all enjoyed watching me play a little bit of a Air Force style fighter pilot game. This was called Ace Combat 7. And I have it on the PS4 and I was showing you it on the computer. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad that y'all put it on sale. I waited for such a long time for it to go on sale for the computer and got it at a good price and I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me fly around and try to handle the controls. They're really, really quick and I really enjoyed this game. So enjoy.